Hello, my name is Michael Nearon. I'm an immigration lawyer and founder of VisaPlace.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about what happens if you are deported from Canada and you wish to return. This is an unfortunate situation for many people who are removed and have been returned back to their home country and wish to return back to Canada. Well, generally speaking, the process for returning to Canada is that you have to make a special application called an application to return to Canada, or ARC. That's the short form. Usually an ARC application accompanies another type of application, for example, a sponsorship. So here's a common scenario. If you're married to a Canadian citizen and unfortunately you were deported from Canada and you want to return, the sponsor, who's a Canadian citizen, could potentially sponsor you to return to Canada, but you're going to have to, in addition, apply for an ARC at the Canadian Embassy overseas in your home country. Now, being approved is not easy. It really depends on the reasons for your deportation. If you, for example, were an overstay and you stayed in Canada illegally for many years, or you have a criminal record, the government has to be satisfied that you're still deserving of returning back to Canada, despite the fact that you had an immigration history or you had a criminal record. So it's a separate application that has to be made, and you have to make a very compelling case to convince an immigration officer, to say yes, despite that you were deported, you are deserving to return back. And it's not easy to do. It can take many months, and you have to prepare a strong case. So generally speaking, if you are deported, if you were removed from Canada, there is a way out. There's a way to return. It's called an ARC. It's an application that has to be made usually in addition to any visa that you apply for to return back. And the application is submitted at the local Canadian Embassy along with that visa application. And again, it could take longer than the normal application that you would otherwise make, because special considerations have to be made to determine whether or not you are deserving to come back. So I hope this video will give you some idea of what's involved. For any other information, you can certainly go to our website at www.visaplace.com. Thank you and have a nice day.